Hello. So it's Sunny Wells, independent consultant with Arbonne International, regional vice president, and it is August the 1st, so it's a brand new month, really exciting. So I'm just going to record this short video just to go through a few things that we did at Leaders Breakfast this morning. So once a month, at the beginning of the month, all the managers and vice presidents all meet up for breakfast. We have an absolute hoot. So you've got to, if you're not already a manager, you've got to get yourself there because we just have so much fun. And it's brilliant because we literally bounce ideas around and we come up with what I feel is the top people's suggestions and ideas to compile one fantastic idea to duplicate throughout the team. So we all get together with our list and we say, oh, we want to iron out this, and this is a bit messy in the business, and this is a bit chaotic, and we iron it all out. And you just feel like you've got so much perspective for the month. So right now it's the 1st of August and I'm like fully prepared for the month. I know my goals, I've broken them down, I know what I'm doing. So now what I want to do is I just want to help you guys to do the same. So I'm just going to go through a few of the things that we went over. So the first thing that Regional Vice President Zoe Allen went over was Grow Coaching Model. So I hadn't looked into this in depth, but it's brilliant. So Grow Coaching is an acronym. So the G stands for goal, the R stands for reality, the O stands for options, and the W stands for way forward. So Grow Coaching Model. And what this is to help either yourself or the people in your team. So your district, your central district is your main focus. You focus mainly on your central district and then you focus on your central area. And then outside of that, everybody should be independent enough to be doing what they're doing. But obviously, if they need your help, then you are there for them as well. But this is mainly for your central district. So if somebody is saying to you, oh, you know, my business just didn't go as planned, as long as they realise that their business is their responsibility and they're not coming to you saying, in July, I couldn't get anybody, I couldn't get any clients, I couldn't get any preferred clients, I couldn't get any consultants. As long as they're not saying that to you, then you can help them. If they are saying that to you, then they need to work on their own personal development first, because this business is not about what we get from people, it's about what we can give. And the way that you help somebody work on that is with personal development. So if that's what they're saying to you, July was rubbish because I couldn't get anybody on board. First things first, personal development. But if they're coming to you and saying, do you know what, July, my business just didn't go quite how I wanted it to go. And I accept that that's something that I need to work on. I'm just not quite sure where to work on it and what to do next. Then you can help them as their coach, as their mentor, or as their sponsor to help them. So first things first, ask them, what is your goal for August? So for me, my goal for August is region bonus. So I've broken that down with my monthly business plan. So my first thing is my month is August. And what I would like is my bonus, which is 60,000 QVs and 30 new independent consultants or PCs doing their 150. So I know complete clarity on what my goal is. And anybody could pick that piece of paper up that I've written it down on and know exactly what that goal is. So I've not just said I want to get better, I want to get bigger. I've made it really clear. And that's what you need to do, make sure it's really clear. So ask your consultant or your business owner, what is your goal for August? And make sure that goal is crystal clear that anybody could decipher that goal. So that's the G. The next one's the R, so reality. Where were you at the end of July? How many preferred clients did you have in your business and clients? How many business builders have you got over the globe? And are they active? Are those businesses active or are they inactive? Tell me what the reality is for you. So let them tell you. So they might say, well, I'm just a team of one really because I have launched other businesses around the UK, but they're just not active. They're not really working their business. Okay, so you're a team of one, that's okay. Everybody starts as a team of one and lots of people go back to being a team of one, not a problem. So if they say, okay, I want to be a regional vice president by the end of August, but I'm a team of one, and you need to say to them, okay, well, the reality is that's going to be a lot of work. Have you got the time to give to achieve that goal? Or do you feel like you might need to break it down a little bit more? And let them answer it. It's not for you to tell them that their goal is too high or too low. It's for them to answer it. But just let them think about how much time they'd need to achieve that goal. Whereas if they said something really low, like, I just want one client, about the whole month, one client, and you say, well, that's probably only going to take you about an hour throughout the whole month. Do you not think that you'd like your business to probably do a little bit more than that? So, let them think about it. So R is the reality. So you're going to chat to them about the reality of their business and work out what's reality for them. How much time have they actually got to work on their business towards their goal? Okay, so then O, options. So what are your options? So what can I do to bridge the gap from where you were in July to where you'd like to be at the end of August? So brainstorm options and ideas with them. So get it all down on paper, brainstorm it, and let them say to you what they're thinking, because it's their business, so they need to come up with the ideas. Are they thinking product drops? Are they thinking maybe they need to order some products to lend out, like the RE9, the baby care, the FC5, the men's range, things like this? Are they thinking, have they done any group presentations? Are they getting in front of enough faces a month? Do they maybe need to do some group presentations? Do they need to take people along to discover Arbonne? Maybe it's their confidence. Do they need to work on that? Let them work out what they need to do by writing this down, and you sort of helping them with brainstorming ideas. And then, so way forward, what will you do? What actions will you commit to? And what are the steps and actions and the time plan? And how can I help you with this? So it's their business, it's their ideas, and you're asking them, what can I do to help you? So that's Grow Coaching. And so I'm just going to screen share on here, so you can see that for yourself. So this is the Grow Coaching model, and there's loads on Google. So Zoe just got a really nice image off. It was this one actually, first one. And we just went through that this morning. So that was really, really nice. So if you want to have a little bit of time looking into that, then have a look into Grow Coaching. Right, next thing we did, we discussed AAC. Okay, so when we went to the BP retreat last week, there was only 500 tickets left. So this is going to be in Birmingham, and we have hired out the whole of the Hilton, but there is not enough tickets for all of the business builders across the UK. So it will sell out, and so there were 500 tickets left last week. That will have gone down. I don't know how many is left now, but if you're building your business actively and you see that the conference is a huge thing for your business to grow your business, it is only on once a year. So the next one will not be until next September. So if you want to get your ticket, I'd get it as soon as possible, and worry about your accommodation and childcare afterwards. Just book your ticket so it's booked, and then think about your childcare and your accommodation if that's something that you need to think about. So AAC, in our team, we have 45 people going, which is loads. So it's going to be absolutely loads of it. It's amazing. It's going to be all day Friday. Friday night, we've got a neon themed party, and then it's all day Saturday. I think it finishes at 4 o'clock Saturday. So what we were thinking is on the Friday, the conference finishes at 4 o'clock. So then if we go back to our accommodation and get changed for the neon party, we were thinking of meeting up at 5:30, so an hour and a half after getting changed, and going for a gifting and recognition drinks somewhere where myself, Fiona and Zoe will give gifts and recognition to the people in the team that have come to AAC for your achievements in your business. So we'll be getting lots of nice little goodies and gifts for people, and just celebrating in your success, celebrating that how far your business has come, how far you've come, the fact that you've come to AAC, how seriously you take your business. So on the Friday at 5:30, we'll just be having drinks and giving out lots of really, really nice gifts just to celebrate you guys. And then the party starts at 7, and that's neon themed. So what we were thinking is going for a green theme as well. So on the Friday morning when we arrive, so there's 45 of us booked in at the moment. I know a few more are still left to book in. We were thinking of our team being in green. You can wear whatever you want, green dress, green shirt, green jeans, green top, whatever you want. We were thinking green so that our team really stands out, proper team spirit. Because in Vegas, that's what all the teams did. They all had their team t-shirts, proper team spirit. So we were thinking green for our team. So that's for the McCarthy region, Allen region, and Wells region. So green. And then at the neon party later that night, have a look on Pinterest for some neon ideas. And we were also thinking for the neon party about getting some maybe green like headbands that you see on the sweat headbands, the gym thing. Speak to Zoe Allen more about that, or a conversation will go up on Facebook. So I was hoping that Tracy Bridges would put together a little something for that. I'll speak to you, Tracy, because you're so good at your Pinterest invite things. So I'll speak to you about that. Okay, next on the agenda we have was the Christmas party. So that's going to be at Nation Training on December the 7th. We are going to do our Nation Training, make it Christmassy themed, and then we're going to hire the venue into the night, so probably like 11, maybe midnight, and have food, dancing, and make it a nice Christmas theme for it. So that'll be our Christmas party, Works Christmas party, December the 7th. That's going to be in Oakham, and that's Nation Training, so everybody will be coming together for that, so all the regions. Right, okay, and then we also had the welcome email. So there was a lot of discussion about the welcome email, what should be in the welcome email when people start their businesses, who should send them out, and we had ideas literally back and forth in the kitchen. And what we decided to come up with was that the consultant that has launched a new business builder into the team sends the email. So say it's me. So this week I'm launching new consultants into my personal, my central district. They're linking straight to my ID number. So it will be my responsibility to send them the welcome email. So the welcome email is going to be a generic welcome email, but you can tailor the top bit, obviously their name and their personality, completely as you like. And we did discuss what's going to go into this email, and the format will be done for you, so don't worry about that. So when somebody joins my business this week, I'm going to send them out the welcome email, and in it is going to be attached. I'm going to screen share actually. Screen share this. Screen share. In it is going to be attached a link to Head to Gifford's Google document in here. So then you'll just have to go through it with them. So if they are sponsored in the UK, so my new consultants are, so they'd open up into the UK. And we're going to do lots of training on this over the next few weeks as well, so everybody fully understands how to use it and how simple it is. Now you've got first step, second step, third step. So easy. You can't go wrong with this at all. So you go into first step, and then you've got your new consultant pack. Now you can send this in the email as well. So they've got this to print out and fill it in, and then you'd go through this with them a couple of days later. So the new consultant sends them their welcome email, and as they send their welcome email, they will attach in the upline, so that the upline knows that, oh, somebody new's joined the business, and then they can just say hello as well. So and then that new business builder knows who their upline is, so who they can go to for any sort of advice if they want to. We're going to iron that out, and that's going to smooth out. I'm going to go through 4 weeks of training on that on Sunday night Zoom call. So tomorrow night we've got a special guest speaker on, and then we've got 4 weeks after that of Sunday night training going through setting up a new consultant. So it's so simple to do, and you're responsible for sending the welcome email to your new business builder, and then you link in your upline on top of that, so that they've got their upline, they can say hello, and that's done for them. So that will be a generic email that's going to go through to the team. So rather than that coming from the region or the area manager, that's going to go through yourself. So your new direct consultant, you do that. So if you're a district manager and you've sponsored somebody into their business, and they sponsor somebody, then it's their responsibility. So it's the sponsor's responsibility to send that welcome email, and then the new business builder prints out what they need to print out. You meet up with them 2 or 3 days later, in person or over the internet, to go through it all with them. So they've had a couple of days to go through everything. But again, we'll go through all this on Sunday night Zoom trainings. Okay, so the Sunday night Zoom trainings, we've got our rota. So I'm just going to quickly go through it. So if your name said that, you know what date you need to be planning your training for, and I will post this on the Facebook page as well. So Sunday night at 9 p.m, it will be a half an hour training. No longer, it will be half an hour. We'll stick to that. So it's 9 until 9:30. So we'll be starting dead on 9. So don't come onto it late or expect that it will have started. It's starting dead on 9. It's finishing at 9:30. It's a half an hour, once a week, multi-region training. So tomorrow, the 2nd, we've got Fiona McCarthy and her guest speaker. That's going to be really exciting. This is a lady that we met at VP Retreat who spent a lot of time with Donald Trump. He flew her over to pick her brains. Absolutely amazing woman. You'll hear all about it tomorrow. It's going to be really exciting. Sunday the 9th of August, Zoe Allen is going to kick off the first of the 4 weeks of getting your new consultant started. How you get your new consultant started in really simple terms, how you launch them, and how you get them independent in the first 30 to 60 days. So the first month or 2 months, how to get them really independent so that you're duplicating basically. Then we've got the 16th of August, Alison Hutchinson's going to take the 2nd week of that training. The 23rd is Jane Brown and Kelly Bromley. I'll discuss with you what you'll need to do a little bit of research in and what you need to do your training on. The 30th of August is Jen Walton. She'll be ending and wrapping up the 4 weeks of getting your new consultant started. And then we go into the 6th of September, myself, I'll be covering AAC. 13th of September, Laura Leggett. 27th of September, Jennifer Cowie. 4th of October, Fiona McCarthy. 11th of October, Sam Ball. 16th of October is Zoe Allen and Emma Dickinson. 25th of October, Leah Baxter. 1st of November, Fiona McCarthy. And then we'll do the next rota, the next leaders breakfast. The ID number for the Sunday night Zoom call would always be Zoe Allen's ID number to save any confusion. It will always be Zoe Allen's ID number, which is 458 965 7014, and I will put that on the Facebook page as well. It'll always be Zoe's ID number. So I know I've got my own ID number and Fiona's got hers, but just so it's really simple for everybody, we're just going to log into Zoe's from our end, so you guys have always got the same ID number. Okay, so so planning your week as well. Planning your week, always spend majority of your time with your central district. So your central district is your preferred clients, your independent business owners that are linked to you that haven't yet reached district manager qualification or completed district manager. So they're all in your central district. So when you get your diary out in the beginning of the week, you need to work out how much time you're dedicating to your business. So for me, I like to dedicate between 10 and 15 hours a week for my business. Sometimes I do a little bit more, just depends. So say it's 15 hours a week. So what I'm doing now is I'm circling out 2 evenings a week and 2 daytime, either 2 mornings a week or 1 morning and 1 afternoon. So 4 different areas of my week are circled out for my central district. So at the minute, I might not know what's going in there, but they are for my central district. Then when new people are joining, I've got that time to launch them rather than having a chocked block calendar. I can see then, I can launch my new independent consultant, because your central district is always your priority. Your central district is your business and it's your priority. So you need to block out time every week for your central district. And if you haven't got a launch to do, Zoom one of your central districts, do a one-on-one training call with them, do one-on-one chat, how you getting on, to go through some product training. So you need to block out time for your central district, and so use that time as well to speak to your PCs, how they're getting on, your clients, your product users, speaking to new people. You need to speak to new people every single week, making new connections. So you need to block out time every week for your central district, colour it in your diary. This is my central district time. So then if somebody says to you, have you got any time next week? You already can say that you've already blocked out that time. And if they say, well, what are you doing in that time? Say, oh, well, that's my central district time. And they say, well, can I not have that time? And so, no, I've blocked out my central district. I've got to work on my business as well as helping you. I have to work on my own business. So we all have to work on our own business as well as helping our team. But your own business is your main priority. So always block out time for your central district. And then let them know what time you've blocked out, and you can work out when you can do events for them, when you can take them to Discover Arbonne, when you can do all these things for them. Yeah. And then the rest of the time that you want to dedicate to your business, colour that in your diary, and that's for your central area or people in your business or side teams that you want to help. So that's for everybody else. So when they say to you, when are you free, you've worked out the colour coordination. So you've got your top priority. So maybe use red for that. Top priority, maybe red or pink, is your priority, central district. Then you've got your blue maybe, colour out in your blue, that's your central area, or your spare time that you can use for your central district as well. You can use for your central area. You can use for your side teams that are asking you to do anything. So then you've got those 2 blocked out time periods. And make sure that you balance your week up with time for yourself, for your family, for your friends, for things that you're doing, your commitments, your main job, obviously. So just make sure that you're not flooded with Arbonne, because the last thing anybody wants to do is be working Arbonne 40 hours a week. It's not the sort of job that you can do 40 hours a week, because you are dealing with people all of the time. You do need to have your own time. You need to have your own lifestyle. You need to enjoy the lifestyle. So make sure you blocked out your central district and then your central area and everything else that goes around it. Okay, right, I'll just screen share a couple last things with you, and then I think we're done of what we went through this morning. So, right, okay, so SoundCloud. So I'm going to put this link on an email as well. Go into SoundCloud and type in Bubble Chart. You can put Bubble Chart training. I've just got Bubble Chart. Donna Johnson. She's done an amazing training called Bubble Chart that you need to do at the beginning of every month to work out in your business if you've got a team, which of your team's businesses are active and which are inactive for the month of August. You need to do this every month really, but obviously because it's August the first day, you need to work out. So you need to go on here and listen to Bubble Chart training. So we've got 2 Bubble Chart trainings here, part 1 and part 2. Have a listen to those. I'm going to connect them to the email as well. In fact, I'll copy that link over now. Copy. And then I'm going to connect this into here. So I've added a few other things in for you guys. So you've got it. So this is your Bubble Chart training on SoundCloud. So that's your Bubble Chart training. So you need to do that at the beginning of the month. So again, as I say, just so you can visualize your team, which businesses in your network are active in August and which are inactive in August. So that Bubble Chart training, it teaches you a strategy to ask those business owners, hey, just want to know, are you active in August or are you not active in August? But a lot more politer than that. So have a listen to the Bubble Chart training. And then this weekend, write down your plan. Write down what's going on, which businesses are active and which are not. What's going on with your central district? Where do you want to be at the end of August? How much do you want to get paid? How much do you want to get paid at the end of August? And write it all down. So print out this that I've attached. The month of August, your goals. This is your goal list. So print this out and just fill it in. It's so simple to go through. So you just need to fill in what you want to end on, where you're going, what's going on with the 4 weeks in August, and have the best month ever. August is renowned for being an incredible month. People just go crazy. August, September, October, people just go full on into the next couple of promotion levels from the beginning of August because everybody's giving it their all. They realise the benefit of their own business and what it means to their lifestyle. So print that out, get that done this weekend, your goals, how much you want to earn. If you haven't already, print out the new consultant getting starter pack and go through that yourself. It's 20 pages, really simple. Go through it. And then as you're launching your new consultant, it goes over in here how to do that. And as I said, we're going to go through that over the next 4 weeks anyway, on Sunday nights, of how to launch your new consultant, how to get your new consultant started, how to get the best out of your business, how to get the best time leverage out of your business, how to build independent business owners that just get on with their business without needing your help. Obviously, you're always going to still be there and you'll probably be great friends with that person, but it's their business and then there's your business. Work on your business, your central district, and just keep promoting people out. Keep promoting people out so they start working on their own business, and that all just keeps going on with or without you, and keep focusing on your own district, your own central district. And have an amazing August. Have the best month you've had in your entire business. Hit those bonuses, get into the next promotion level, get into quals, get completed, get in front of as many people as you can. Listen to the I've put into the email, I'll show you. Listen to the recommended audio that we discussed by Holton Buggs. So this is the email I'm going to send out to you with this attached Zoom. You've got Hetty Gifford's Google Drives there, the bubble chart training. You've got a recommended audio. And as I say, just literally have the best month ever. And here is attached is the monthly business plan that I've just shown you, and that's your new consultant getting started pack. Have the best month ever. Enjoy August, and I'll see you all at Region Training on Monday, either in Melton, if you're coming to the Melton one, and if you're going to the Stamford one, we'll see you then. And if you are across the UK and you're not local, have a great time on Thursday night at your local region training. So I think I've contacted everybody about when your local region trainings are. If you're still unsure, ask your sponsor or your district manager. If you're not sure who your district manager is, ask whoever introduced you into the business. Go to your district manager or your sponsor and find out what you can tap into. Have a great August, everybody. Bye.